So firms need to have controls in place around documentation. This will be around the project, around how SFTR reporting is governed, around things like vendor selection, and generally ensuring that all processes are fully documented. And in addition to that, you need controls around governance. So ensuring that you have appropriate individuals in place to oversee your reference data, to oversee your pricing, and to ensure the completeness, accuracy, and timeliness of your reporting. And finally, you need periodic controls in place around your reporting. So you need processes to ensure that you're able to pick up on the breaks you receive from the trade repositories. You also need controls in place to ensure the completeness and accuracy of those reporting flows. Pre-matching and contract compare certainly has its place, but we think that it works much better in a more stable environment. So in the early days of the introduction of SFTR reporting, we would envisage a very high volume of breaks, and we certainly see a situation in which quality assurance through regulatory testing and accuracy testing will be better placed to give firms comfort and confidence around the quality of their own reporting. First and foremost, particularly given the delays in receiving the guidelines from ESMA, that firms should be very focused on ensuring complete scoping of their reporting, ensuring that no stone is left unturned and that nothing is missed. Secondly, testing must be extensive but focused. It's fair to say that if you cannot get your transactions to pass the validation rules at the trade repository, nothing at all will be reported, such that you should certainly look to test extensively, but ensure that you focus on your transaction types in which you see the highest volumes. Focus on getting those right and ensuring that you're able to report those completely and accurately before moving on to the edge cases. There are no prizes for being able to get the edge cases correct if you cannot report your bread and butter transactions. Then finally, we would continue to put the emphasis on controls. It's fair to say that in many projects that controls are very much a sort of day two delivery. They get overlooked in the run-up to the implementation of a new regulation on the basis that people have simply run out of time and resources in order to implement them. There is certainly a case for outsourcing some of your controls using a third-party independent quality assurance service to ensure that firstly, the controls aspects are not overlooked, and secondly, you're taking advantage of the efficiencies, expertise and economies of scale from using a third-party provider.